I'm LP Master 6, and welcome to Let's Play Metroid for the Nintendo Entertainment System, released in 1986 in Japan and 1987 in other territories, I believe. This is the first title of the, oh, you guessed it, the Metroid series. Now here's the scoop. Oh, get ready for it. Emergency order. Defeat the Metroid of the planet Zebeth and destroy the Mother Brain, the mechanical life vein. Galaxy Federal Police, M510. Whew, listen to that beautiful title theme music. Oh, but you don't get to hear much of it. Alright, the continue option is for, well, when you die, you get a password and it'll let you continue where you left off. But we don't have a password, and nobody needs passwords these days with restore points and newfangled things like save states. Whew, I am playing as the fearless bounty hunter Samus Aran or Aaron or whatever. The manual refers to this character as very mysterious and refers to him as male. That is the only characteristic we know about this character, except for the fact that Samus is implied to be an android. Now, if you've played anything or seen anything related to the series, you know more about this character. But I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going according to this game's standards of story. Now, that item I picked up was the Maru Mari. It is also called the Morph Ball, and that's what lets me press down and go into a Morph Ball. Those enemies crawling around over there are Zoomers, and these are Screes. If you let them touch the ground, after a couple seconds, they will explode and hurt Samus with ranged damage. Ooh, now here's the full scoop from the manual. Alright, so in the year 2000 on the cosmic calendar, which was later retconned to be like 2001 or something, it's not important. Because, I mean, since this game has a remake, this whole game is technically retconned. But we're going by this game's story. Also, the planet's name is Zebes, not Zebeth. I used to think it was Zebes when I was a kid, but nope, it's not. This is a Ripper. They are virtually indestructible. They can be destroyed by certain things you get later on, but not right now. Alright, so this is basically an adventure platform shooter. It is a mixture of Mario's side-scrolling platform elements and Zelda's adventure elements, and it is very labyrinthian, and that's what kept me from playing it to completion for almost 19 years of my life, because I first played it to completion about a month ago in practice for this when I was going to record it, but the chaotic Let's Player who was going to be in this Let's Play didn't want to do it on that weekend. So we waited a month and then decided we'd rather spend our time together doing more valuable things like playing a multiplayer game. So I'm playing this by myself. Let me finish the scoop. Okay. Now, the Galactic Federation is basically the United Nations, and it includes Earth, which has nothing to do with the story, but the manual specifically states that Earth is in it. But they just wanted to relate that to the kids, the player, the viewer, the experiencer of the story. You shouldn't have to relate to a story in order to enjoy it, but we all do, even the minor details, like, oh, Earth is in that, like, we're related to it. It can't just be something we're not related to, like in Star Wars. I mean, they speak English as far as we're aware. I mean, they don't, but it's translated that way. And there's humans, even though it's a galaxy far, far away. We don't know if there's any humans in existence in this world. Well, we do, because it said Earth, but Samus is probably an android robot thing. Hence, Metroid. Metro-android. I don't know what Metro has to do with any of it, but also, this area of Planet Zebes is called Brinstar, and I will be playing this game to 100% completion. Oh, that mosquito-looking enemy I never explained was a Rio. They jump whenever you jump, so you can match their patterns. Enemies usually drop 5 energy, but some of the harder ones can drop 5 or 20. Here's a good example of a Rio. Now, will it drop 20 energy for us? The max energy we can hold right now is 99. Our beam is either called the short beam or the beam. I'm not sure. The suit, I believe, is called the power suit. But we get upgrades to all of these things. So, that's why I'm mentioning it. This is a Zeb. Yes, they are meant to grind off of. If you can do it right and not fuck it up maliciously like I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to grind a very slight bit because, oh my god. Okay, I don't normally play this badly. I've beaten this game all the way through once. However, I've played it and practiced it several areas separately many times, using specialty passwords and the like. Now, the Famicom Disk System version had 3 save files, just like The Legend of Zelda did in all territories. But no, we don't get that here, which I'm kind of glad because I like the password system. But the save file system would hopefully include your energy, because whenever you start the game, no matter how many times you upgrade your energy, you start with 30 energy. That's it. Most things in the game hit for like 10 energy or more, especially later. So it's awful. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, it adds some challenge, but it's more annoying than anything because you're gonna grind on those assholes, and they don't drop energy all that often. Because the other thing they can drop is missiles after you pick up your first missile tank. Now missiles, you press select, as I will demonstrate, to change to missile mode. Missiles kill most enemies in one hit, but they are in finite supply. You can hold up to 255, and each missile tank will give you 5 missiles. So I'm gonna catch them all, collect them all. Oops. Years of habit. Oh my god. Please, stop. There's that explosion. Would you stop? Okay. Sorry, it's 8:10 in the morning, and I just recorded part 4 of a Metroid Let's Play, but fucked it up so terribly that I just got mad and erased it all. So we're gonna redo the whole thing. Now let me finish the story. The Galactic Federation's like the United Nations, basically, and they are like any good government. They sponsor scientific research and things like that. Like, the United States government, and I guess the I don't know anything about the oh my god, what are they called? Departments. Is that it? I guess that's the word I'm looking for, of any other government. Because I live in the US, and that's why I'm playing the United States version of the game. So, they have to find a way to deal with space pirates that have been invading their ships and pillaging their belongings and their constituents. So they create a group called, well, they don't create one, shut up, okay, called the Space Hunters, a league of elite bounty hunters across the whole galaxy. Now, one day, the Galactic Federation is conducting research and gathering specimens from the planet SR-388. The ship from SR-388 was intercepted and boarded by the space pirates. Now, the Metroids live on SR-388. That is their homeworld. They are a very dangerous parasitic species. Hold on. A red door can be destroyed with 5 missiles. That's why I didn't get this first, even though I'd love to, because it is the long beam. Oh, look at that. I think it increases damage as well as range, but I'm not positive. I don't really care. I love that secret room sound. Now, you'll know when you've changed areas from Brinstar by when you take an elevator. And the music is different from all areas of the game. There are 3 dungeons in the game and 2 main areas. I was talking about the story. I'm so sorry. It's early in the morning. I just want to get some of this done while my girlfriend's at her parents' house. But I hate the explaining part because I never get any good commentary out of it. Now, the Space Hunters were sent to regain the Metroids from planet Zebes, the space pirates' homeworld. Also, only go this way if you don't know what you're doing, because I just want to show something off. This is not worth anything right now, going this way. The space pirates wanted to use the Metroids to create an indestructible army, pretty much, and multiply the Metroids by use of gamma rays, thanks to the research by the Galactic Federation. They found out that Metroids reproduce by gamma rays, asexual reproduction. They are basically not sentient beings. They're like terrible viruses and bacteria, parasitic beings, if you will, in case you didn't know what a parasitic being was. Well, I mean, to be fair, a kid might not know, like a really young kid who hasn't learned this stuff might not know what it is. But, I mean, if you're watching me, the way I talk, you should probably know what I'm talking. You gotta do your research first. Okay, these statues are of Ridley and Kraid. You have to defeat them before you can move on. That over there is the final area of the game. Also, do not drop down here if you're at the point in the game that I am, because then you can't get back up without dying. I made that mistake in a take, and it was awful. I'm LP Master 6. If you've never seen me before, I'm Let's Playing all games and important Nintendo franchises. At the moment, that currently includes Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Metroid. And Donkey Kong, if you want to count that as its own separate series, but there's no games in that for a good while. So, the Space Pirates Fortress is Planet Zebes, a natural labyrinth. It is a very wondrous place. That there's a natural labyrinth in the universe. I wish Earth was a natural labyrinth, then we would know what we're doing. But even the outside is awful, apparently, and most of the space hunters couldn't even breach the outside. They all failed, and they had to retreat. So the Galactic Federation sent their last hope for the safety of the world, and that was the lone bounty hunter, Samus Aran, the mysterious android fighting robot. Oh, isn't he such a beauty? Oh, I love this fearless bounty hunter. This game is heavily inspired by Alien, the movie that came out in like 79 or 76. The team specifically said that about the game. You know, I'm feeling really weird in the throat area. Last night I got so mad in the second area of the game that I had to stop playing for the night. Okay, yes, I am going in here. Okay, we have cleared out the blue area of not Metroid, Brinstar, like that blue hallway area, not this area, because this is also blue. Oh, these enemies are waivers. They just go around. I haven't talked about colored variations. Enemies have different colored variations, and all that means is their contact damage might be different, and especially the hits they take. The amount will be different. You know, a new amount. Oh, I really don't need to be commentating. Okay, every time I've tried to do this is the third day that I have tried a Metroid Let's Play from scratch. The first day, I stayed up 2 nights before watching The Office instead of sleeping for 12 hours straight. I don't ever do that. But my sister was watching The Office at my grandma's house when I was there celebrating my birthday. I just turned 19 years old. So, tell me happy birthday in the comments, please. If it's your birthday, I will tell you happy birthday in the comments. If you specifically comment, it is my birthday, with no ending to, like no period, no grammatical ending. That is the only way I'll tell you happy birthday. Just, it is my birthday. It being capitalized, nothing else being capitalized. And I don't mean it as in IT being capitalized, just the I. And my girlfriend was also watching The Office, so I thought, oh, I gotta catch up with her. So I watched from season 1 to all the way through season 3 in like 2 days. Oh, this is an energy tank. Woo, refills your energy completely and gives you 100 extra. That's what the blue bar is for. The max you can hold is 699, but there are 8 energy tanks in the game. So the last 2 just serve as refills in case you didn't find them all. But I will be finding them all because I am the 100% guru. Oh, I love that word, guru. Please, everybody say guru. You know, okay, so all the Walmarts close to me have completely stopped stocking Hormel vegetarian chili with beans. The only food I can talk about in my videos thanks to my agreement with the madman. I haven't had it in so long. We've had homemade chili, but not since my birthday. My birthday's August 8th. It's been 9 days since I've eaten chili. Actually, 8. because I had leftover chili the day after, but it didn't make that much chili. My friend Cole, who also offered to be... Did I talk about in this take how the Chaotic Let's Player was going to be in this? But, yeah, I think so. Well, Cole offered because I told him I'd end up doing it by myself, and I told him no because he knows nothing about Metroid. So I'm just doing it by myself, and I'm going to do it in little segments, apparently. As I can't do it all in one sitting because I got to leave in less than an hour to go get my oil changed. I just want Brinstar to be done. I'm going to cut it after every area. But, however, not for you guys.